Good morning, everybody from Nairobi, and welcome to our EGM Securities update. Today, don't change your set. We've got Bernard here, who's a sales executive at EGM. It's a pleasure, Bernard.
Pleasure to Mr. Ali.
And today, you're going to talk a little bit about two indices, the S&P 500 and the DAX.
Correct.
The S&P 500, I know, has been hitting record highs, and it's been a big theme of the markets this year.
Correct.
What are you seeing?
From my end, I can see that the highest was actually on the 29th of August, where it was a record high. Basically, from then, we've had a slight recession. But according to where we are right now, we'll take a look at this in the context of Standard and Poor's depository receipts. I will take a mention at three factors. One is the financial select sector.
These are the components making up the S&P 500 index.
Correct.
Yeah.
So basically, we have the financial select sector, we have the utility select sector, which were up 1.5% and 2.4% respectively. But we also have the material select sector, which was down negative 2.4%. So with this data, what we can work with is September actually being a very hectic month.
Yes. Is it normally a good month? You were telling me something that you've looked back since the 1990s.
Yeah, I've taken a look at the data since 1999 till now, and September is always a very hectic month for equity stocks in the US. So September being a very hectic month, and with this data that we have, I expect it to have some sort of resistance. I would watch back and watch, but if I would take a bite of the apple, I would go for a bull.
Oh, you're okay. So
I'd go for a bull.
You're going long the S&P 500. You're betting on Trump and Trump economics.
Yes.
And that's been a very good bet now, not only this year but for many years.
Yeah, the U.S. economy is actually doing pretty well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, by comparison, you're going to show us the DAX, right? Where you were not so bullish about the DAX.
No.
This is not at a record high.
Nope, not at all.
Is it near a record high or nowhere near?
Nowhere near a record high, Mr.
Okay.
Ali.
Yeah.
Currently, the DAX, as per yesterday, we can take a mention at the highs, the best performers. For the best performance, we can see Deutsche Bank, which was up around 0.76%. We can have Deutsche Lufthansa, which was up 0.56%. Let me also shed a light on the worst performers.
Yes.
We have Volkswagen, which was basically went to by a negative 2.06%. Yeah.
I think there were some rumors yesterday about them not being honest about pollution or something again. Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
And I think it's been a story for the car companies. The DAX is quite weighted with car companies.
Yes, it's actually very weighted. So you can actually take a look at the weighted average of the worst performers versus the weighted average of the best performers.
Yes.
And you can actually see that the DAX went down by 1.4% as per yesterday.
Yes.
Yes. So currently, what I see is that the DAX, what we'll do, we'll go short. This is actually a seller's entry point.
Okay.
Yes, we'll go short.
So are you spreading them? Are you going long the S&P and short the DAX as a trade, or these are independent trades?
These are independent trades. Yes, okay. I'll go long on the S&P, short on the DAX, on an hourly chart, and by the end of the day, it will be a profitable day.
Whoa! so you look at short-term signals. You're more a short horizon trader, are you?
Correct.
Yes. Bernard, you wanted to talk to us about the PMIs. I think they're called Purchasers Managers Indexes. Yeah. People look at these a lot all over the world. Each country seems to issue one.
Yeah, correct.
Which one were you going to tell us about?
In reference to the DAX 30,
we
can actually see that it went down from 56.9 to 58.9. This is averagely 1.75%.
It went down.
It went down. So this sequentially brings a resulting effect to the purchase of goods and services. And this gives a ripple effect to the employment rate. So this was one factor that led to the depreciation of the DAX as per yesterday. And basically, we have some more news coming out today. The PPIs will be out. So I'd say investors are still watching with a keen eye to see the effect on the DAX. But my take, let's go short.
We're talking about the DAX, S&P, these are the index, like here in Nairobi, the Nairobi All-Share Index. But can a Kenyan take a position in these markets with yourselves?
Yes.
Yes.
Basically, I think there's a very large opportunity for Kenyans and Kenyan firms, especially with the introduction of this market. Basically, this is one big opportunity. Anyone can leverage on it. Why not?
Bernard,
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.